My name is Dr. Rose Misati. I'm a public health specialist, behavior change expert, certified life coach, relationships counselor, and parenting coach. I'm a director of Effective Parenting Company Limited. We help people deal with their past hurt so that they can learn to manage their feelings, handle conflict, clarify life goals as they lead, so that they can lead effective lives as they enjoy fulfilling relationships. What are the telltale signs that somebody needs to heal from trauma? Indeed, nearly all of us have gone through a traumatic event. It may be acute, it may be chronic, it may be multiple events, so that is complicated, okay? And so I want to put it this way to illustrate so that it's a bit clearer. Trauma is like an injury. Imagine like if you get a physical injury, the body has an innate mechanism whereby that wound that was formed heals. So the wound heals and it forms a scar. The scar is a constant reminder that you had this injury, but the scar is not painful, the scar is not bleeding. So unresolved or unprocessed or unhealed trauma is like a wound. So it's only an unhealed trauma that bleeds. So it's like a wound. But trauma that has been processed is like a scar. So then how can you tell? If any time you think or somebody tells you or somebody talks about that event, if it destabilizes you, if you feel destabilized, crying episodes, you cannot sleep, you become very emotional, you cannot control your emotions, and you cannot function. And this is in regard to an event that happened in your past. Most likely, you need to heal. It may be that you're very sensitive about an event in the past. You don't want to talk about your family. Maybe somebody says, tell me about your parents. Then someone says, I don't want to talk about it. Another telltale sign is if you are struggling with an addiction. And when we talk addiction, we are not just talking about alcohol and drugs. This one we know. But you may be attracted to shopping. You're a compulsive shopper. You want to just buy things you're not using. Another one is if you lack boundaries. Phone response. This is whereby you may be codependent. We call, let me break down codependency. What it means is that you're a person who is so empathetic to the point that you are the helper. Helping people, doing a lot of things for people, not because you are kind or you have chosen to do. It's because compulsively you're compelled to do. And then you do, after you're done, you become angry, you become bitter, you become resentful, you feel like you're used. In that case, you realize you might actually need to heal. If when you're asked for your opinion, you find it very difficult to share your opinion, to say, I feel this way. And then you find it difficult to say no. We say no is a full sentence. If you struggle with saying no, just because somebody feels and is doing this way, then probably you need to heal. If you feel guilty, something happened and you really feel guilty, maybe in your childhood, maybe recently in your life, and you feel so guilty that you find it very difficult to function because you're carrying guilt, you may need to heal. Another sign is that you feel overwhelmed. Something happens, a life event happens, and you're so overwhelmed, you find it so difficult to function. Probably you're struggling with trauma. Why do I say that? Because whatever is happening is like the last straw, the proverbial last straw that broke the camel's back. So maybe you're having a lot. Now the other one, probably the last one I'll share for now, is if you're struggling with any form of mental illness. Okay? Mental illness doesn't just happen. It's as a result of a lot of struggles, a lot of traumas that one has gone through. So if you are struggling with some sort of illness, you may need to just get deeper and deal with probably whatever trauma that is causing this, so that then you don't only focus on the symptoms, but you look at the root cause. So those are some of the telltale signs that one needs to heal from a traumatic event or traumatic occurrence or experiences in the past. Not exhaustive, but just some of them. In case you notice that you need help, you may have gone through a traumatic experience, or as I have spoken, you feel you can identify with some of the things. Leave the comment below, we will get back to you. Please feel free to share this video to other people so that it can help. Sharing is caring. Let's have a healed community. That way we can enjoy healthy and fulfilling relationships with everybody. I normally say, I'm not okay until the other person is okay. So even if you're okay and the other person is not okay, we are not okay. So please leave a comment. We will get back to you. We will be glad to be of help to you.